We don't know what normal is anymore.
We used to go to school, go home, and do homework.
To school for a game or practice.
Support our fellow peers as they faced off against our rivals.
Join the band.
Join the color guard.
Participate in the play.
That was our normal. This is our nightmare.
Being quarantined in our houses away from our friends.
Sitting in front of a screen for 4 hours in hopes that we can still get a well-rounded education.
Our normal is long gone.
And we are probably never going to get it back in time before we end our high school careers.
We have a year and a half left here.
If we're going to make a difference for the grades behind us,
It needs to start now. This is going to be our new normal.
One of the biggest issues highlighted through the collection of the data was a lack of common alignment between the students and the teachers. Neither are on the same page with each other, specifically in regards to workload. The majority of students believe their teachers are assigning more work than received in actual school, but 100% of teachers who partook in the survey state they have assigned less. This discrepancy between students and teachers has inspired a new deal for distance learning to ensure that both sides are on the same page. This requires participations from both of the parties. Teachers should send out surveys or questionnaires asking for feedback about what the students need and expect from teachers. They should ask relevant questions that provide an opportunity for students to express their troubles or need for change. Students should fill out these surveys, answering the questions honestly and respectfully, along with adding some of their own questions or comments if needed. If both teachers and students take these surveys seriously, there will be a clear level of understanding shared between each other. This common alignment between students and teachers will allow distance learning to run smoothly with no animosity towards each other.
On the other hand, one thing that we have found that is working is that teachers are available for students to contact either through email or Zoom. 66% of the students that participate in our survey feel that their teachers are available for help when they need it. The majority of the teachers that participate in our survey feel that the students are reaching out for help when they feel that they need it. This is important for both the students and the teachers to keep contact during this new time of distance learning because it is a difficult adjustment for everybody. As someone who emails their teachers at least once a day, I can confidently say that they get back in a timely manner. They have been extremely helpful and they are very generous with the grading and how they feel about emailing and responding because of the current conditions that we're in.
Another issue that requires a solution are Zoom conferences. Though we recognize that teachers are not required to use them as part of their distance learning plan, 88% of surveyees reported having 2 or more teachers using Zoom, with one student stating they had 5 teachers using these types of conferences. The issue with these conferences is over 60% of students report only being sometimes engaged in these Zoom conferences, with 11.8% stating that they are never engaged in those classes. 70.7% of students feel as if they are learning less than they would in a traditional class due to the fact that many feel as if they are being talked at rather than being part of a class.
So here's the New Deal solution. Teachers should consider a more interactive Zoom call. Get students involved and talking. The majority of students in our data wanted more frequent Zoom calls that engage them in the same way than a classroom environment does. Let the students talk more than the teachers. Give them opportunities to have a discussion or voice their opinion. Lectures are an effective way to get the information across, but we're in uncharted territory with this new learning system. Efficiency may not be the best way to learn right now. Students tend to focus less when they're at home, so shorter and more interactive Zoom lectures would be the best option for students learning based on our data.
However, the distance learning as it is now has shown that the amount and quality of work being completed by students has increased. This is due to the fact that most students agree that they are being given a chance to do the work at their own pace. Since we are not at school for 7 hours a day, students have the opportunity to use that time to complete their assignments. Our teachers can also benefit from this influx of time and apply it to grading the assigned work. Multiple students and teachers agree that the length of time given to do schoolwork has been appropriate during this new world of online school. So, as long as the students and teachers remain on the same page in regards to time and try to understand where each is coming from, we see no need for improvement in this category.
We're living in uncharted territory.
And we understand these times are complicated for us all.
It's time for us all to put our brains together and form a plan that benefits everyone involved.
We all have one common goal, providing and receiving a well-rounded education.
This is going to take the cooperation of both the students and the
We have to
staff.
work together to find our